Hey guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Trust me, I'm so happy to be in your faces again. It's another I was about to say Monday morning here, but it's another Wednesday morning, and I'm so happy to be back here again. And for this morning, quite cold out there. Kind of drizzled a bit over the night, and I'm sure you guys are warm and doing good for yourself. My name is Daki, spelled Darki. Obviously, you know it. Double E, and this is Missing. Welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music and that's across the country. A lot has been happening here and there. A whole lot has been happening. Somebody, Wizkid again, is back in the conversation. This time we saw something about last year or upper year where Wizkid was allegedly, not allegedly, was on the camera where he wanted to lift up Tems, and then at the time Tems refused, or she didn't allow Wizkid to touch her inappropriately, and then people were like, "Oh, what happened?" And just after that moment, the kind of connection between both artists actually dropped. The stage romance, everything stopped for like a while and everything. But now Wizkid has revisited that page again and obviously doing similar thing at the Essence Festival. All of that, I'll give you guys updates in a bit. Moving on, we have Davido as the first guy on the news. We saw where for his tour began on the first day of July and then spanning through the 15th day of July, and then that's like half of the month. And then for November, he's set to do the Away Festival, which was postponed last year due to the passing of his son Ifeanyi, and then he's set to do it again this year at Atlanta and at the State Farm Arena. Massive one to David, and then we'll say congratulations to him in advance. Moving on, we saw where Davido gave them a show at the Capital One Arena. This guy came out, and obviously everyone who got tickets for that show were all thrilled by what Davido did. Everybody. The expectations were quite of mid. Some had like top expectations. Some had mixed feelings. What would Davido do? Will he be downcasted? Will he have like emotional breakdown and all of those stuff? But then Davido came through 100% correct, and obviously there was no sign of anything that's to do with emotional turbulence. He came out and gave them a show like nothing happened. Remember that days before this show, Anita was on the spree commenting and saying all sorts, saying stuff like Davido is she's praying for Davido and all of that. People came out bashing Davido. For some 30BG fans, they came out to say, you know what, we're 30BG, but then because of what we've seen so far, we are denouncing our membership, and then we're switching up to the FC gangs, and all of that should make somebody emotional imbalance and all of that. But for Davido, he showed strength, he showed courage, and he came out and gave these people a show like nothing ever happened. Moving on, we saw where the Nigerian TCSN actually certified Davido with 6 platinum for 6 songs of his timeless project, inclusive of unavailable, champion sound, feel away, over them, and no competition. All of these songs have earned certifications in the country, massive one. And like I said, this is a massive development in the country, and then it just shows that we need to learn how to appreciate our own certifications, our own plaques, our own awards, and all of that. Basically, we all appreciate the France SNEP Platinum, we appreciate the US RIA Platinum, the UK Platinum, Switzerland Platinum, but then Nigerian is just picking up, and then we all should appreciate Nigeria Platinum. As a matter of fact, South Africa has their own, so why should Nigeria not have our own? Moving on, we saw Unavailable surpassing 40 million streams on Spotify at the same time. Godfather surpassing 5 million streams on Spotify, and over them surpassing 9 million streams on Spotify, and then No Competition with Oshake surpassing 11 million streams on Spotify. At the time, we saw One Available peaked at number 53, and then for about some days ago, it was number 77 on the worldwide Apple Music song chart, and then for the European Apple Music song chart, Unavailable was on number 59, and obviously massive one to Davido on that one. As we speak, Davido, one of his hit song called Fire surpassed 100 million views on YouTube. Trust me, it doesn't get better than this. Massive one for Davido on that one. At the same time, it became Davido's fourth music video to cross the 100 million mark. It's amazing how this guy keep doing numbers. Amazingly, old projects are coming back and they're having massive numbers to their name. This is Davido's fourth music video to cross the 100 million mark. Congratulations to Davido on that one. We saw where Davido came out again to follow the Wizkid line. This is only what Wizkid will do conveniently to say to postpone something when it is supposed to drop or something. Davido came at the point to say, you know what, when unavailable video crosses 30 million, I'm going to give you guys the video for free. And then he came out to say, you know what, not 30 million anymore, But then when it crosses 40 million, I'll give you guys video for free. And David has come out again today to say when the video crosses 50 million, I will drop the video for free. At this point, a lot of people are saying, you know what, keep the video. We don't want it anymore because if you want to drop the video, you should drop it this way because people stream to 40 million because they want to see the video, and then you taking it extras another 10 million. So you know what, bro, keep the video. We don't want to see it. Anyways, moving on, we saw Davido available with Musakis on Spotify charts. At the moment, Davido is speaking in about 8 countries. For Luxembourg 28, Nigeria 25, Morocco 44, UAE 62, Switzerland 53, Netherlands 75, South Africa 107, and Belgium 184 as a re-entry. Massive one to Davido on that one. Wizkid is the next guy on the news we saw where he came through with Spinal and with the song Gloju. They came through on that one. Both artists came through 100%. Amazing jam. On that dropped on Friday, and this song has been doing. People have been jamming to this song, especially the FC guys. If you love this song from the day it dropped. Moving on, we saw at the ASCAP Award, Wizkid and Tems again came through with an award for the song Essence when they won the R&B, Hip Hop, and Rap Song of the Year at the 2023 ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Award. Congrats to both artists on that one. We saw Wizkid linking up with Benson backstage at the Afro Nation Portugal. And obviously, when two artists meet up like this, are they planning a new collaboration? Whatever it is, when they announce it or when it is announced, trust us to give you guys updates as it concerns this meeting. We saw Wizkid delivering an exceptional performance at the Essence Festival. And we saw one of the highlights was when it was the festival is called the Essence Festival, and then Wizkid came through the Essence song at the Essence Festival, and then him and Tems came through on that one. I would say a part where they were singing the one of the punchline where he said you don't need no other body and all of that, and Wizkid was seen touching Tems on that one, but this time Tems was a bit receptive, and it's people now guys talking saying have these guys reconciled, have they made out and everything? Is it a way of saying we're back again and expect a new banger? Whatever it is, what we know was that Wizkid on Thames were actually having themselves and everything, and Thames was very receptive. Unlike before, where she tried pushing away, this time she was not that violence, and then she accepted all that Wizkid brought at the time. So massive one, and then if any collaboration is going to come from this, trust us to give you guys updates as it concerns these two guys. Moving on, we saw for the top 5 Afrobeat artists in the US who have like massive sales and units. Wizkid tops that one and it stands alone. Wizkid tops that with about 15.5 million units. Wizkid have sold 15.5 million units in the US. That's a massive one, massive one. And then Thames is second with 6.5 million. CK is fourth with 4 million. Burna Boy is fourth with 2.5 million, and Rema is fifth with 2 million units. Whiskey stands tall, stands really, really tall as 15.5 million. And the person that comes next is 6 points. That's really a large gap for Whiskey to give every other artist on that one. Moving on, we have Yemi Alade as the next guy on the news. We saw where she announced that what tour beginning. It began on 25th of May and they're going to be spanning through the second day of September. And for July, she's going to be in places like the USA, Canada, amazing places, New Orleans, and all of that to continue on the world tour to make sure that the world knows who Tiwa Savage is and obviously what Afrobeat is doing, both in the male category and obviously in the female sector. Yemi Alade is one person doing good for herself. As a matter of fact, even touring more than even most of the male artists, this lady is doing amazingly well for herself. We saw where she dropped a new song called Fake Friends, Irore, and obviously people have been jamming to this song. People love the song. It's a song that explains reality of life, how you can't trust people, how people are just there when it's good, and how we have a lot of fake friends. So it means if you have the real ones around you, please, please, please keep them because they don't come by easily. Moving on, we saw where she's going to be in Sweden to continue also her tour, and as she announced, the tour is set to begin, and it began already. The tour is called the African Body, and Yemi Alade is set to give you guys what a typical African body girl looks like on stage. Now, moving on, we saw yesterday she posted a picture, and then when she had the tag to say, "I am amazing, extremely talented, kind, and extraordinary. You would mistake me for an angel." And in less than 3 minutes, we saw a fan, one of the Twitter fans, actually taking an up close shot of what the way she looked like, and then they looked like a wardrobe slip thereabouts, where it looked like what she wore. The net was tall, and then she had the picture, and then she posted that one saying, "Am I the only one saying it?" And then Yemi they instantly came back for her. And then she said, "This pics was posted 3 minutes ago, and there was enough time for you to zoom and tweet your ignorance. Imagine if you paid attention to the details of your life in this manner. You would be in a better place by now. It's open on both sides since the area is your business too." So apparently it looked like a wardrobe slip, but then it is actually the designer of the clothes. That's how it was designed because both ties were looking torn. And if you look at the full image, you will know that okay, that's the design. And contrary to what she said, it is not a slip. It was intentional, and then she got it like that. So basically, for someone like Yamalade, you would expect that to have such wardrobe errors. Like it was too it was so obvious not to notice it. So obviously you could just give her an excuse. But then she came out to after that one, Yema came through for her saying, if you paid attention to your life this way, you might not be where you are right now because that thing you saw was it happened on both legs. So it couldn't have been a mistake, basically. Moving on, we saw Emeka that Black Bones coming out to have this saying, never made the same song twice. We don't microwave over here. The big question is who is he referring to? Anyways, he has a new song dropping very, very soon. And then he have said in this department, in this angle, in this corner, they don't make the same song twice. We don't microwave over here. Sometimes ago, Tenny came out to say she had a new sound and everything, but look like she has gone back to the popular sound. Now Emeka is saying he doesn't microwave song. Let's give him time. Maybe he might stick to this one or obviously go back to what status quo says. Moving on, we saw Lil Kesh coming back again. This time he has a song with Young John, and obviously people are waiting and anticipating to see what Lil Kesh wants to do on this jam. After Lil Kesh left the YBNL thingy, a lot of a back and forth about him and everything. After a massive jam, but then we're looking set to begin the year on a very, very bright note with Young John, and fans are waiting expectantly to see what Young John will do on this jam. Anyways, for Lil Kesh and Young John, we cannot wait to see what they produce. They had fun in the studio, basically, had massive fun. They danced to the song, but then snippets and real song are two different things. So, we want to see what the real song look like before we can make judgments on what the song is. Anyways, guys, we'll come to the end of this one. We'll catch you guys on the very next one.